Hey, what's up guys? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be hopping into a grand challenge on my main Chief Pat account where you guys can see I'm already at 10 wins with only a single loss as we go for 12. So 12 wins is the maximum you can get in the challenge, of course, and by getting that 12th win, it guarantees me a boatload of cards as well as a bunch of gold. So that's what I'm going to go for today. I've been using this Lava Lightning deck in challenges, and it works really well. A lot of people especially aren't equipped to deal with it if they don't have the proper air defense, and that's what I've been doing. And this guy's actually going to play a Sparky, so I feel like this is a deck that I should be pretty powerful against. Now going forward, I've got the Lava Hound already down. I've got the Ice Wizard, the Mega Minion, and meanwhile he only has a Sparky by itself in that right hand lane, so I can play my minions right on top of the Sparky. His Fireball won't be able to take everything out in a single shot. The Ice Spirit won't even be able to take out my Mega Minion, which means his Mega Minion has to waste a second on mine. My minions ended up taking out his Sparky, and already we have a pretty decent lead. But here comes the Skeleton Army. This 3 Elixir Skeleton Army is just so annoying to deal with, and just like that, he has more damage done on that left hand tower with the 3 Elixir Skeleton Army than I did on like a 14 Elixir push. So pretty annoying, but again, not the end of the world. We did get some damage done on that top right hand tower, but this is when things get really tense. When you get so close to tasting 12 wins inside of a challenge is when you start playing some really good players. You start getting a little bit nervous when you start making some mistakes because the opponent is just taking such strong I guess advantage of your mistakes. And taking a look at that log, speaking of a mistake, that really didn't do too much for him. I'm going to zap down all of those skeletons inside of the Skeleton Army, and my Mega Minion is just going to float around like a balloon and do absolutely nothing. And by balloon, I mean the ones, you know, you're holding and you let go in the sky. That's pretty much what that Mega Minion was. Meanwhile, my Tombstone is going to do nothing against that Hog Rider. And we've just taken a massive amount of damage on that left-hand tower. So this game hasn't started how I want it to start. Obviously, taking so much damage on the left is really bad for me, but meanwhile, I still feel pretty confident about my ability to take out his towers because he only really had that Mega Minion as a strong defensive card, as well as the Fireball. So let's go ahead and prep another push. If I can get into double Elixir, which is going to happen right now, I should have a pretty decent shot of taking this guy out, and hopefully at least evening things up down the left-hand side, and we can go for that second tower as soon as we reach double Elixir. Alright, so Lava Hound is down, Mega Minion's down as well. There goes the Hog Rider. My Ice Wizard should play pretty well on defense. The Minions are going to help out as well. And now with the Sparky making its way through, I'm just going to zap down that Skeleton Army. His Sparky will focus onto my Ice Wizard. The Tombstone will be able to counter the Sparky so it doesn't get any additional damage off against my tower with those skeletons. And now I've made my way all the way over to that Crown Tower. But again, things are so annoying. And that lightning spell, I thought it was a zap spell. I get so confused with the lightning spell and the zap spell sometimes that I just start dropping it on top of skeleton armies. That proved to be the case right there. And with 15 seconds left, it looks like this game actually might not even go into double Elixir. We've got to go for the King Tower right now. Tombstone's going to go onto the Hog Rider. The Hog Rider's going to get stopped in his tracks. The Zap Spell is going to take out the Skeleton Army. And take a look at all my troops making their way over to that left-hand side. The tower is down to 309. His log is running towards my tower. The Lightning Spell gets down on that top left-hand tower for a miraculous comeback. Woo! That gives me win number 11 against Owen, 190 initial cards, as well as 3,300 pieces of well-earned gold. That one was crazy. Only a half second away from that lightning spell destroying me. Really good defense from keeping that Hog Rider away from my tower. Win number 11 in this grand challenge, and only one more win gets us to that immaculate 12th win. All right, let's go ahead and try to get into that next battle. It actually took me a decent amount of time to search, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the search. And getting into our final, hopefully final battle, and striving for that final win, we're going to be playing against KG. All right, so starting hand, Tombstone is going to be what I want to play. I don't have my Lava Hound, which is a little bit bad. I don't have anything I can play right now from the very back. I have like a Mega Minion and my regular minions, which honestly I don't want to play just yet, but I'm forced to, so let's go ahead and play those. And I'm praying he plays something near the furnace so I can lightning it down. And as those little fire spirits make their way through, this is where I have a little bit of an opportunity. This lightning spell will just reach the furnace, the Mega Minion, as well as that Crown Tower, so getting some massive value. He's going to play a log, and that log's going to do nothing. I've got the zap spell going down. Unfortunately, not going to hit all the skeletons in the skeleton army because I was aiming at the tower and trying to make sure that tower reset aggro, but now it looks like we're not going to get too much done. Minions onto his miner. I guessed on the wrong side, but not too big of a deal because they can float right over top, and his arrows will take out the minions, but not before we get some decent damage on the top right hand side, and the minions end up killing that miner. Okay, so resetting, we have about a 500 damage lead, looking pretty good. I don't have my Lava Hound just yet. Honestly, I played that pretty well for not having an optimal starting hand, and now we have our Lava Hound. We have a fairly strong rotation. Obviously, the Tombstone is a pretty good counter to the Furnace, just letting it build up and do its thing. And now here comes that Lava Hound. His log has been really poor, so of course I gotta hit him with the little well played. And now here comes the skeleton army. Ice Wizard's gonna be able to help out against those dudes, and now that those are going down, we should be able to have a pretty decent push. But his lightning spell goes down, and honestly I'm really not too worried about that lightning spell. Alright, so let's go for the miner. So since he has the Furnace, I'm not gonna bother with my Mega Minion because it would just get killed by the fire spirits. So now we're doing decent damage. I'm gonna trying to lightning down all three of the Mega Minion, the Furnace, as well as the Crown Tower, but I missed the Mega Minion, which honestly was the important one. I shouldn't have worried about that Furnace because it was about to die anyways, but still, tower's down to 492 HP. Guys, do you smell that? Because I smell a 12 crown challenge as long as I don't screw things up and as long as I don't make any major mistakes. He's going to continue to chip my tower down, but if I play some good defense, I can definitely take out that right-hand tower and finish this one off. Now, normally, I would have played my Lava Hound right here, but I want to make sure that I play some good defense, so that's why I'm going to play my Ice Wizard first. Lightning Spell was in my hand. Again, guys, I keep messing up the Lightning Spell and the zap, but still, no harm, no foul. Mega Minion's going to go down. My regular minions are going down as well onto the miner. My miner's going to go down right now on the tower. My minions are going to do a good job against his Mega Minion, and just like that, his tower is going to go down for the very first tower of the game, but he is pressing pretty hard on my right-hand side. So 15 seconds left in this battle. Strictly need to play defense, but of course I'm getting greedy because that lightning spell looks so juicy right there. Tombstone's going in the center of the map. A little bit misplayed. I should have played it on the right-hand side, but still, game is at 4 seconds left unless he has a rocket. I'm pretty sure this one is over. That is going to be it. Win number 12 for this grand challenge on my main Chief Pat account. 1 crown to 0 against this guy from KG. 4,500 gold, 240 more cards are my reward. And let's go ahead and reap our spoils and head back to the challenge. All right, so first 12 win challenge on my main Chief Pat account. And let's go ahead and open up that chest. 22,000 gold and 1,100 cards. And opening up that grand challenge chest, let's see what's inside of it. There's going to be a lot of cards inside of it. We're not guaranteed a legendary, but I definitely want to get one. We are guaranteed like maybe 100 rares and 10 epics, something like that. I forget the exact number, but let's go ahead and open that bad boy up and to see what we get inside of it. So 10 total types of cards. Starting off with number 1 is going to be gold, 22,000. We already knew that. 4 tombstones, of course, already being maxed out. These are just going to be generated into gold. We've got 14 Mega Minions, obviously really good. 109 Zaps. My clan members will be really happy to get those donated to them again. We got some Ice Spirits, some Royal GGs, some Ice Golems. We haven't had any epics yet, which is really worrisome, and that means we're not going to get a single legendary card, but we will get 11 bowlers. That's actually pretty decent. I did need bowlers, so out of all the legendaries to get, that was definitely the one, but feels bad, man, to not get a legendary. And that will do it for our first completed grand challenge on my main Chief Pat account. I think I've done something like 6 or 7 challenges, and this is the first one I've got to 12. I've got to like 10 a couple of times, yeah, feels good to get number 12 on my main accounts. And that is pretty much it for the grand challenge. I'm going to show you guys one more replay because I actually played a mirror matchup against the Inferno Dragon, and a lot of people said they were having trouble against it. So I'm going to show you exactly how to take this one down using your lightning spell. And let's go ahead and get against Austin Wages 12 from Supercell Army. By the way, I forgot to mention that if any of you guys have gotten a 12-win challenge chest before, let me know what you got inside of it in the comment section below. Did you get a really good one with a legendary? Did you get one like me where you got a bunch of epics, but they were good epics? Or did you get something like the Expo? I'd love to hear. Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to check that out. All right, moving on to the next battle. Like I said, we're going to be using our Lava Hound, and we got some massive value out of that lightning spell, taking out the Inferno Dragon, as well as I think his Ice Wizard that he had. And now we're going to be taking that tower down to about 1,800 HP, 700 damage for our push, really not too shabby, as well as we do have a 1 elixir lead. And let's go ahead and get ready to do it yet again. And taking a look at the cards in my deck, we obviously want to play our Tombstone. Now notice that he's playing the Elixir Collector. The new Elixir Collector is so risky to play because it costs 6 elixir. If we drop our miner on it, take a look at this miner. This miner is going to get so much value. It's going to take it down all the way, and he's not even going to play anything to counter it. His Elixir Collector cost him 6 elixir. He did pump 1 elixir out of it, but for my 3 elixir miner, we made a 2 elixir positive trade. Look at all that math flying around. I know you guys are probably sick of school and sick of math if you guys are still in school. But I had to drop that on you guys because that is just so much elixir, and that means we can make a massive push. Now, meanwhile, he's going to be doing a counter push. He says, hey, Chief Pat, you're probably going to take me out, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my own push down the left-hand lane. Well, it feels bad for him because I'm just going to lightning down his tower and his Inferno Dragon. I did miss his Ice Wizard, which I tried to get inside of that radius, but now his tower's down. I've got the Zap spell to help out. Looks like my tower's going to go down too, though, but take a look on the right-hand side. That King Tower is being blown up, and that tower is getting extremely low. So it's at 1500 right now. He will end up taking my Lava Hound out in a second, but now take a look as my miner tanks the towers. The Lava Pups are spitting some super hot fire. That tower's all the way down to the 200s. It's actually going to go all the way down to 83. One lightning spell is going to finish it off, and that's going to be the end of the game. 3 crowns, and that's how you deal with a mirror matchup, and by getting an elixir lead and dominating them even if they try to mirror your push. So 3 crowns to 1 will be the end of that battle. Again, guys, I'm super stoked to get a 12-win Grand Challenge chest on my main Chief Pat account. If you guys have any decks you want me to play, let me know in the comment section below. I'm loving this one a lot. It's super strong and annoying for opponents to deal with. And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.